Put your money where your mouth is. What do I mean by that? I believe that you should be able to control your health costs by controlling the things that you put in your mouth, or basically your health. My name is Jessica Delva, and I believe that individuals who are overweight should be required to pay more for their health care than those who weigh less, or basically those who maintain a healthier lifestyle. I believe that this way of balancing healthcare costs will promote a healthier America. Let's think about it. You're already in the gym 5-6 days a week. This costs, in addition to taking care of your body, eating the right things, deciding to maybe choose a healthier meal that may be more expensive than a less expensive meal that is not as good in calorie count. You should be rewarded for these type of actions. Author Rosen states in his article titled Financial Motivations, states that people are motivated by their finances. Basically, if it affects your money, it will affect your actions. So, if you're an overweight individual and it's costing you a lot for your health care, then maybe you'll change your eating habits and become a healthier individual. In addition, author Sokol states in his article titled Impact of Medication Adherence on Hospitalization Risk and Healthcare Costs, writes that healthcare goes up or costs more because of the types of drugs that are being used, or the cost of drugs basically. Most of these drugs are attributed to hypertension, diabetes, and many healthcare related things that can be prevented by being healthier. We need to create a plan like this because people should be rewarded for taking care of their health. They're already working out in the gym, spending lots on health plans, health meals, personal trainers. Plans like this should be initiated. Reducing the financial burden of healthcare costs to those that are healthier is just a great idea. Physical and wellness, financial wellness, these two things should just go together. Plus, like I said, people are motivated by what they spend their money on. So we should do the same with healthcare. So you may say this might not be fair to those who can't control their weight, maybe like babies or children who are born overweight or have obese parents. According to author Hope, listed in her article titled Children Born to Overweight Mothers Are More Likely to Be Fat. You may have other concerns with this plan. Maybe like people who are overweight may become even more overweight because of the stresses due to the high healthcare costs due to their weight. And then you may question, how will this be balanced? Someone's weight doesn't stay the same. It fluctuates. Well, author Froston P. writes in his article titled Financial Incentives, he already talks about a plan similar to this. A plan that motivates employees to work hard for their health, for their wellness, to reduce their financial burdens. In addition to that, most of these problems can be resolved. If you have a child that is overweight, that can be resolved by maybe breastfeeding the baby or child, or helping the child to exercise. Also, if a person is stressed out because of the high cost of health care, they can work out. This will reduce their stress. And if a person's weight and their healthcare costs are set at the beginning of the year, when open enrollment begins, that will be the amount that they will pay for the entire year. So either you have a year to maintain a healthy weight, or a year to reduce your unhealthy weight. Over time, I believe that this incentive or this plan will help to reduce costs worldwide or globally. You will see the cost savings maybe in your taxes with children's incentives, where if your children work out or are healthy, you receive a tax break. Over time, you'll save money on your co-pays for drugs because you don't have to spend as much money because you're at a healthy weight. In addition, you'll have mental wellness because you'll have less stress, because you'll be financially more stable, and you'll be spending your money exactly the way that you want to spend it. Just tune in to the newsletter, subscribe to the newsletter, and the newsletter will inform you on how you can sign up for this plan. It'll have statistics to show you how people in the past have saved money, and there'll also be an app that will help you track if you're trying to keep on goal for next year's plan in time for open enrollment. Lose weight, and remember, put your money where your mouth is.